Welcome to the wonderful world of relationship wounding. Wow, are you all feeling this? The astrology is really interesting right now, and it's like a sneaky sidewinder that kind of snuck up on us, and I'll talk about why that is in a minute. But let's talk about relationship core wounding and what that might look like. Things like I'm not worthy to be in a healthy relationship might be coming up. Things like I am too sensitive, too empathic, I'm too independent, I'm too stubborn to be in relationship. Relationships of all kinds. So definitely intimate relationships, super powerful. Venus is all up in the mix. She got blasted by Neptune. She was also quincunx to the south node. This is matters of the heart. So it is deep, intimate relationships. It is partnerships. It is sexual relationships for sure. But the other aspect is that the whole relationship axis is lit up. We're not out of that whole eclipse season, Mercury retrograde. I know you don't want to hear that, but Mercury is not out of his integration phase. He's not. And he's conjunct Eris, goddess of chaos and discord, for truth, your deep truth. The truth that rocks the boat, the truth that doesn't feel good. So think about this, the truth around relationships, the truth about your deep core wounding, Chiron, was all up in the mix, is all up in the mix for this Mercury integration phase, which he's in it until the 15th. And this is like, bang, last weekend. And he's kind of like, hey, here's the deep core wounding, and you've got an opportunity to heal some of this. You've got an opportunity to accept more of this, to love more of this, to see more of this, right? So feel into wounded parts of self around relationship. Like immature, let's just call it what it is, like immature, unevolved parts of self around relationship. Think about like the snarky teenager around relationship, or the 5-year-old stomping her feet around relationships, or the wild 18-year-old around relationships. Like think about those aspects of self and go, are any of these wanting to go to the next level? Are any of these wanting to be like honored, loved, supported, so that I'm not throwing tantrums in my 40-year self relationship now, right? So that I'm not expressing my sexuality like an 18-year-old when I'm 44, right? I'm just giving you random examples of this. I'll share a little intimate story. This happened to me last night with my partner. This is tough. It's this stuff, when we go there, it should feel really sensitive. It should feel vulnerable. It probably will make you want to cry. It's a Cancer moon right now. This whole weekend we have the moon in Cancer. That's extra sensitive. That's extra emotional. So you know when you hit it because it kind of makes you want to cry. You can feel the truth. It may not make logical, rational sense. So this to me, like my brain goes, no, like I'm strong, independent woman, right? Like I'm Sabrina of Rewilding. Oh God, go shove it up your rear, Sabrina Lynn. So this was my conversation. Look at my dirty little bear. He doesn't feel very good. Oh, little boy. He's getting better though, aren't you? Yeah, we'll get you home in a minute. So this was the conversation. It was going to that deep, super, super, super deep place that doesn't make any rational, logical sense. And it was my feminine heart. So it was very Venusian for me, right? Like, so the depth of the feminine heart where she is always longing to be met. It is a horrifically beautiful, stunning, glorious place to tap into when you're working with the feminine, right? It's magical, it's stunning, there's a lot of power there, but there's a lot of pain to work through. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot, like all the things to get to this, like, it's like softening into the deepest depths of your feminine longing, the deepest depths of your feminine longing. And the deepest depths of your feminine longing is like, she longs to be met, she longs to be held, she longs to be seen, she longs to be penetrated, she longs to be filled, she longs to be like all the things, right? Okay, we don't have to go into that. But so I say to him, from this super deep place, I say, crying my eyes out, which is probably why I look like this today. I say to him, babe, I feel like I will never be enough for you. It makes me want to cry now. Like, I feel like I will never be enough. in our relationship. And there's a part of me that, in my like weird twisted way, very aware of this, that thinks I should let you go so that you can find someone who can be all the things for you. So like this weird twisted self-righteous thing where I'm making the decision for the highest good of the all of everything, but really it's coming from this wounded part of self where I am terrified that I won't be enough for this man, for the depth of our relationship and what we're moving into, right? Like, what the? Stunning and beautiful and glorious. And he kind of hit a similar place in the depth of his masculine, though. It was like wild and beautiful and stunning and so fucking healing. And so it creates deeper intimacy. It creates where we get these parts of self get to be seen. Now, you don't have to have a partner to do this. You don't have to have a partner to do this. Sometimes it's fucking harder to do it with a partner, right? You could do it with yourself. You could do it with a friend. But it takes some guts. It's fucking gutsy. But lean into this place of newer and truer relationship. And if I'm going to move into a newer and truer relationship, what are the parts of my deep relationship wounding that I'm ready to choose a different pattern? I'm ready to choose a different belief system. I'm ready to let that part be seen. So for me last night, it was just, I just need to let this part be seen. And that was the alchemy of it. That was the chironic acceptance, loving, healing of it, is just letting it fucking be seen. So sometimes it's not like, oh my God, we got to do like the biggest, deepest, wildest puke in a bucket journey, right? It's just, I need to witness it and let it be witnessed and then love it and honor it and giggle at it and go like, haha, we're not doing that anymore. We're choosing differently. Oh my gosh. I hope that this helps. Let me see if I can wrap this up with a practice or something that you can do. Fuck, go into Eris, right? Eris, like go into Eris, go soft, gentle heart, right? Go deep depth of your heart, whether you're going into masculine heart or feminine heart, whatever. Just deepest depths of my heart, deepest depths of my heart, deepest depths of my heart. It should feel vulnerable. It should feel soft. It should feel sensitive. And then bring in Eris, right? Bring in Eris. Like, I'm so okay if this rocks the boat, but I really want to see what's here. I'm so okay if this causes a little bit of discord. I really want to see what's here, because seeing what's here is the balm. It's the healing. It's the thing that's going to take me into the next level of relationship, even with myself. It's not even just relationship outside of myself. It's with myself too. That's what I would do. If you've never done archetypal embodiment, like I was saying, work with Venus, work with Eris, they're fucking powerful. Archetypal work is crazy powerful. We're doing the 3-day challenge. If you haven't signed up yet, type challenge below. It's 3 days. It's totally free. We're going into archetypes. I don't know if we're going into Venus. I don't know if we're going into Eris. I do know we're working with Kali. So if y'all ever work with Kali, you know it's going to be pretty transformative and pretty liberating. She's the fierce liberator. I'd love to share it with you. We do these about once a year. It's our way of paying it back, loving it forward, and just fucking celebrating our whole community. So if you're seeing this, you're part of our community now, or you're getting an invite from a friend, welcome to Rewilding. Just type challenge and we will shoot you a DM, and I will see you on the inside. We start May 17th. All right. Love you all. Have a beautiful, deep, heart-filled, healing, transformative, evolutionary weekend.